afternoon, my fellow morons. How are we doing? How are we doing today? Happy New Year's Eve. New Year's Day is tomorrow. So, happy New Year's Eve. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. I'm going to hop on here and do... I've had the Xbox for a while now. The Xbox One X, sorry. For a while now. And I wanted to do just a quick review on it. It's been an interesting experience so far. I've really enjoyed it, had fun with it, and I have noticed some improvements. So, let's start off with the first thing I noticed. I have the Project Scorpio edition, because I was one of the very few, okay, not very few, but I was one of the few that got the Project Scorpio edition because I jumped on it as soon as it came out. So cool thing about it is the controller. The controller is pretty nice. It says Project Scorpio on it. It's probably not focusing for you guys. But it's also murked out. It's blacked out, and I love it. So that's literally the only different. Well, the first thing I noticed was that that was different between this and the regular Xbox One X non-Project Scorpio edition. My camera's not focusing on me. There we go. So also an improvement. There's a bit of a different grip on the backside. Controller, that's the first thing I noticed. And then it also says on the console itself, it says Project Scorpio. Because that's what was leaked when it first came out, it was called Project Scorpio. And yeah, so the playing it, that's what it comes down to. Is we can talk about its capabilities and all that all we want all day, but if it's not entertaining, if it's not good, if it's not fun, it's not worth it. And I did have the One S prior to. Let me do this. I think it's focusing on the bill of my hat too much. I did have the One S prior to having the One X, and I did enjoy the One S. I like the compactness of it and everything. Now, okay, so getting to the actual playing of the Xbox One X, it's good. I primarily play on a gaming monitor that is a full HD gaming monitor. It even has the capability of doing 3D if I so choose. That's nice, but I don't use that, to be quite honest, because I just game with it. And so I did notice a difference as far as video quality is concerned with my gaming monitor. I did notice it was a little bit smoother. It felt nicer. And the graphics were better. So I did notice that with the games that have come out with the updates for the X, because there are a lot of games that haven't come out with updates, but there are a ton of games that have come out with updates. Now, the big downside is that it's up to the publishers to update to the 4K quality. Now, as I said, I play with a full HD monitor. It's not Ultra HD, it's not 4K, it's just full HD. And so it's 1080p, and I can still even notice a difference with that. And that's just a regular monitor. Now, I was able to also play in 4K a couple times. And I enjoyed it. And I noticed a huge difference. So, like, the only thing I can really compare that difference to would be when we first got into HD gaming. When we first got into HD gaming, it was, I was still playing on a standard television. I remember I think it was my PlayStation 3, and it just looked crappy. There were games that I couldn't even play because it just looked so bad. And then as soon as I hooked up to a full HD TV, I was like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. And it's not as drastic as that from standard television to HD television, but it is a difference insofar as the, like the picture quality. Cause I could hardly even play standard video games on a standard TV back then. Just cause the graphics were so poor, as far as the conversion. But it's still playable, obviously. It upscales the crap out of 1080p, and I love that. The cool thing also is that when I did play in 4K, the text was better. The fabric, I specifically played Battlefront 2. The fabrics moved totally differently. You can see so much more detail, in game. Not just in, cutscenes or anything like that, but in game, you can see a total night and day difference. So anyways, moving on, gameplay smoother, nicer, higher quality, even with 1080p. They do upscale your picture quality there. And on top of that, load times are off the charts, so much faster. Perfect example, I play Warframe with some friends online. If you follow me on Mixer at all, mixer.com/Coach Detman, if you want to check me out there. I notice that me and my friends who have the Xbox One X will load in and start playing and be almost halfway through the mission on this is Warframe, on Warframe before my friends that don't have the One X even get loaded in, which is amazing. On top of that, anybody that has played Warframe knows the lag that you deal with. Warframe it demands so much as far as graphics are concerned. It's insane, especially for a free-to-play game. But there is a way of moving that's a lot faster. Anybody that knows Warframe knows what I'm talking about, where you kind of jump and then you spin. And when you do that in the game, you have a lot of fabric that's moving and rotating with you and creating these awesome waves, but it demands so much as far as graphics are concerned that it becomes kind of, it just lags big time. So with the One X, no problem whatsoever. Zero. Even with a full team doing it on my screen, no problem whatsoever. So it handles those demands really well. Still upscaling the graphics quality, still at a higher frame rate. I mean, this thing is, especially for being so small, this thing is a tank. It is, it's just amazing. And so I think publishers really need to start focusing, because this is going to be the new standard. You got the PlayStation 4 Pro, soon to be PlayStation 5 coming out, Xbox One X. Only God knows what kind of Xbox is going to come out. They're probably not going to come out with anything this year, let's be honest. They're probably going to come out with something the year after that. But this is the new standard. Gaming companies need to adjust to this. And towards the end of PlayStation 4, like the regular PlayStation 4, not even the Pro, towards the end of Xbox One, One S, they were just starting to really start pushing the machine as much as possible. These machines are really powerful, especially the One X. I believe the issue that's going to come up is gamers are becoming very demanding, and so insofar as what we're wanting, what we enjoy. And I think that the gaming companies, the publishers, Activision, Bungie, etc., they're having a hard time keeping up with that, because we're demanding as much out of this machine as humanly possible, while demanding, better prices, not loot boxes, and even free to play games. I mean, you can get free to play games that can really push this machine a lot, and they're trying to save a buck and make a few bucks as well. So I think we just need to give the companies time to really start pushing these machines, because these are just as powerful as some of the PCs that are out there. I mean, yeah, you can probably spend about $2,000-$3,000 on a PC, and it outperforms this hands down. But that's a lot of money. I mean, for this, $500, that's a steal. And I've got the Project Scorpio edition, so it's liquid cooled, very quiet. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying my experience with it. So if I were to give this 0 to 10 rating, as a machine, I would give it a 10. However, the issue is coming up. Okay, now gaming publishers, producers need to start coming out with quality product that can push this machine to its max, and that is the issue that we're coming up on right now. But yeah, the quality of this machine for the price that you pay, worth it, in my opinion. Especially if you enjoy quality gaming, especially if you like immersing yourself into the story more. I love story-based games. Definitely worth it. Now, if you're a casual player, you just want to pick up a controller and play every once in a while, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Unless you have a 4K TV and you want that 4K quality, it's not going to be worth it to you. But if you really want to immerse yourself into your video games, this is definitely going to be worth it. So definitely check into getting the Xbox One X. I'm enjoying it. It was worth it for me. Anyways, so yeah, that's all I got for this. The Xbox One X as a machine is amazing. Publishers, you need to get on top of it, start getting those games out and getting those updates out to get that better quality out there, because free-to-play games are on top of it already. Yeah, there are games that are free-to-play. Yeah, they're run by microtransactions. I understand that. That's fine. It's a free game. I can't complain about, you wanting some microtransactions to make some, some money, because that's all. What that's what makes your world go around. So yeah, definitely, if you're a big gamer, get this machine. If you're just casual gamer, get the Xbox One, Xbox One S. That's going to be worth it more. Oh, and another thing, this is brand new news. Okay, probably a couple weeks old. Xbox is now allowing, for anybody that likes to stream anything from this software, now I can't think, is now has the Kodi app. So you can actually download Kodi and install Kodi on your Xbox and stream things with it. That's kind of a big deal. If you enjoy streaming from Kodi, like many people do, and you have a choice between PlayStation and Xbox, go for the Xbox. I know PlayStation, I mean, they've got their exclusives and all that, whoop-de-doo. But that, I mean, that by itself is just worth it. Yeah, Cody on the Xbox One X, which is awesome. Anyways, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to make some food, and I'm going to jump on some Xbox, play some Xbox for a few hours, and hopefully I'll see you guys on there. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, tell me what you guys think about the Xbox One X. If you have it, let me know what you think, because as I said, I'm enjoying it. I love it. You know, I mean, yeah, we don't get God of War, Spider-Man, Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2. They're remaking Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation, but I mean, you have the most powerful machine in your hands when you have the Xbox One X. So I need to get off of here because this is taking way too long. 15 minutes is a long review video for me. So I will talk to you guys later. Hop on here, hop on mixer.com/Coach Detman if you want to find me on there. But I will chat at you guys later. Bye.